Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Washington Mystics. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we got to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. Now here's Jones, guarded by Dolson, and that one's good. Jones.
You see the touch Jones has on these floaters. She's not afraid to get tricky with it.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation. Ionescu up top. Edwards grabs the miss.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
And when Aaliyah Edwards is on the floor, it's easy to see the presence she has in the post.
She has great touch close to the basket as a very efficient scorer. And she's also very athletic. She's a big who can get up the court in a hurry.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Couple turnovers for her here in the early part of this quarter. She's got to tighten it up a little bit.
Here's New York now. It's stolen by Edwards. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. Ionescu outside. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty.
Liberty ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Jones. Plenty of room around her, and it's good.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. Ionescu has it. Edwards picks her up. Ionescu outside. Pass to Phoebish. From 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Jones.
As complete a player as they come, Jones has no problems hitting the glass hard, turning misses into makes.
And the last time the Mystics won a playoff series was in 2019 when they won it all.
Well, they got bounced in the opening round last year, which makes it 3 of the last 4 years where they've lost in the first round. The Mystics just haven't been able to replicate that 2019 run.
That makes a pair of turnovers for her in just the last few minutes. She's got to be a little bit more deliberate, a little bit more careful with the ball out there.
Mystics ball.
To the inside. Pass to Dolson. Melbourne. Back to Dolson. Over to the left wing. Here's the three. Melbourne. Good.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
And it's New York's ball. And here's Stewart.
She's covered by Edwards.
Now here's Jones. Back to Stewart.
Pass to Phoebish.
Down low. Jones with it.
She's covered by Edwards.
Inside. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
New York in the lead. From deep three-point range, the Mystics pull it in. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Sometimes it takes a quarter to settle down, but so far she's been responsible for coughing up the ball not 1, not 2, but 3 times.
Yeah, she's got to dial in, Brian. Be a little bit more careful.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been easily avoided if they had just played smart basketball.
Absolutely, Brian. They play smarter. They've got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Here's Sabali. Doesn't go for her. Great D that time from Shakira Austin. And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over her. I mean, if you ask me, it's just an odd time to foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. And the Liberty with possession here.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
When you talk about immediate impact, she had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much in the perimeter.
Now here is Sykes. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Stewart with the bucket.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Now here's DeShields. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You know, Brian, turnovers continue to be the story in the first half.
Yeah, they just haven't been themselves offensively, and that's resulted in some costly miscues.
Got to right the ship here.
Here's Sabali. Tasha Cloud from outside. Kept alive. Stewart. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Never gave up on the play. Stewart just doesn't quit. She's a well-rounded offensive talent.
Holmes, guarded by Davis. Back to DeShields. From deep. Tries again. Here's Austin. Sabali with the steal.
Mystics foul. Shakira Austin. First personal foul.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Liberty, Brianna Stewart. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Brianna Stewart, not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
Puts it up from 15. Poked away. Now Sykes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty. Here's New York now.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
From the baseline. Second chance shot. Here's Austin. New York with the rebound. Outside Sabali. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Liberty up by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Good start for them defensively. They've forced some turnovers.
And they've also done a good job on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
The Mystics trailing.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Pass to Burke. Back to Ionescu. Burke. Ionescu. She's guarded by Angsler. Shoots. A shot by Burke. No good.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. Ionescu has it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
I think that was temporary insanity. I don't know.
Do you think she realizes that there's a game going on right now? Because I'm not so sure.
Here's Ionescu. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
Now here's DeShields.
New York foul. Jonquel Jones. First personal
And she's
foul.
got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for Washington.
And that one misses.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Tipped away. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. New York leading.
Watch her.
From deep three-point range. That one also a miss for her, just like the other 3 attempts in this game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty.
The ball goes to New York.
Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Edwards.
And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it. That'll be a 5-second call.
Her turnovers haven't helped the cause, guys.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Jones inside, guarded by Dolson.
And here's Edwards.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And the Liberty call time here. Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998. won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait, beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
Here.
Make some noise.
Here's Ionescu.
We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. From outside the arc. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Well, they're hustling, that's for sure, but unfortunately the execution just hasn't been there.
Got to take care of the ball and shoot it better.
Angsler with the steal. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have
The
it.
ball goes to New York.
And the Liberty making the change here.
Substitution. Natasha Cloud.
And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it.
Washington.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments. Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you'd like to see. Those can vary from game to game, but that's getting up there.
Tries again. And Stewart with the lay-in.
Buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in their shooting.
Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 buckets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
Man, I certainly hope so.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
And when you look at this Washington team, they hang their hat on defense. That's the priority.
Yeah, last year they were 4th in defensive rating. They have a great coaching staff that helps with scouting reports, defensive schemes that we'll see. And the Mystics do a great job, executing those scouting reports.
On the party going up, we just getting started in the air. Got these some on my lap, my spidey senses plotting as attention cross the room from them who's been watching. I'm throwing up the east like it's bad on my stomach. They put a thumbs up like hitchhiking in the thunder. In my hood we all the same, but we all got it popping. When I say what's them, that means you doing your thing, partner. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. What's them? Yeah. I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Yeah. Another night. What's them? Yeah. She give you drama. What's them? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler.